I'm an American musician living in the Basque Country and learning Basque. In the 20th century, under Franco's fascist dictatorship, Euskera, the Basque language, was illegal. You couldn't speak it in churches, schools, public spaces, and not even at home. He tried to erase it from newspapers, all media, from the mouths of children, from school. Even Basque names were banned. Newborns were denied their heritage. They tried to make it disappear completely. Because Basque isn't just a language to its oppressors. It's a frequency of autonomy, rebellion, memory, and independence. It's proof that another people have always lived here and refuse to disappear. A people who will not bow to temporary power and who refuse to hand over their identity to megalomaniacs who have no respect for love or humanity. Franco wanted one nation and one language, and Euskera made that impossible. Families whispered it in their kitchens, the elders carried it in silence, and it survived. What kind of language gets banned by law and still survives? And what does that say about its people, the ones who carried it through that darkness and brought it back to life? When my dad grew up in El Paso, Texas in the 1950s, he was punished in school for speaking Spanish, sometimes physically. Later, when raising us, he wanted us to integrate and fit in, so we never learned Spanish. And I was never able to communicate or speak to my abuela, who only spoke Spanish. So I felt no connection to half of my roots. Years later, when I was living in southern Spain learning Spanish, I learned that my last name, Zuniga, is Basque, and I learned that Euskera had survived oppression. In some small way, I saw myself in the story because I know the sorrow of losing a language. I know what it feels like to not be able to connect to your heritage. Because when you lose your language, you lose your identity. And when you lose your identity, you lose your community. And that is something that this dude can no longer abide. Basque is a language with no known beginning and no known end. It was here long before us, and it will be here long after we're gone. And when I learn and speak Euskera, I feel like I'm participating in something eternal. Fascists, emperors, and charlatans tried to kill Euskera, but in doing so, they only participated in its immortality. Gora Euskera eta Gora Euskal Herria.